G'day, my name's Mahlook and I'm Executive Chef of Atlantic Restaurant, and I've accepted the Mystery Fish Challenge for Melbourne Seafood Centre. So let's see what we got, shall we? Oh wow, leather jacket, or ocean jacket. Leather jacket's ugly cousin. I used to remember these fish from when I was in Lakes Entrance at my sister's restaurant. She used to make me peel the skin off these and cook them all the time. I got a ripping recipe for these. Something nice and easy we can do at home too. Let's get into it. All right, so I've had a little bit of a think about it, and we're going to do some just whole baked leather jacket with a few little things hopefully you can find in your pantry. Some parsley, black olives, capers, a couple of cherry tomatoes, a bit of bay leaf from the garden, lemons, a few mussels if you're going to the fishmonger, pick a couple up, some potatoes, and that's about it really. I'll throw a little bit of white wine in there, and what we're going to create is just like a little one pot one day you can knock up on a Sunday night, and it's just a really simple dish that's a good sharing one actually. All I do is just score the fish nice and deep so it cooks quickly and you can get a lot of flavour in there, just a few on each side, and score it a little bit deeper up at the fatter end of the fish. That'll allow it to just cook in, you know, probably take about 12 minutes to cook I reckon, tops. You don't want to overcook it. You just want it to be falling off the bone a little bit. So that's that with the fish. That's as quick and easy as it is, and then I'm just going to throw all the ingredients in the pan basically. All right, so we'll just season the fish up lightly. We've got the pan on a gentle heat here. A little bit of sea salt, a little bit of cracked pepper. We don't want to go too heavy on the salt because we've got quite a salty liquid coming out of the mussels when they come up, and we've got some capers and olives that are pretty salty as well. So we'll just start with a little bit of olive oil. Put it on a higher heat. We want to go nice and gently when we put them in. Because they haven't got the protection of the skin anymore, we just want to treat them nice and gently at the start. We're just going to seal them and then throw in the other ingredients. But a couple of lemons for later. We might just put a couple in while we're cooking it as well, just for that extra little bit of flavour. Just roughly chop some parsley to finish the dish. They've just sealed nicely, no colour at all. You just want to seal the juices in. A nice gentle heat. We'll put them back on. We'll throw a few potatoes in, a couple of cherry tomatoes, a couple of olives, and I don't mind leaving the pips in the olives. They'll just sort of braise down in the natural juice that you're creating there. We'll put a little bit of parsley in now, and we'll put a little bit in the end as well. You want to get the full flavour out of the parsley. It doesn't matter if it goes a little bit brown. A couple of capers, a couple of slices of lemon in now. And the secret ingredient's the bay leaf. You need to get nice fresh bay leaves. This time of year all the new shoots are coming up from the bay trees all around town, so you're getting some amazing bay out there. We'll just deglaze it with a little bit of white wine. Be a little bit generous, you know. You're creating a natural sauce here for the fish to go in, so. Now we'll just bring that down just a touch, and we're just going to cover it with a lid and cook it in the oven for about 6 or 7 minutes I reckon should be done. So what we're doing now, we're just putting those mussels in because we don't want to overcook the mussels. Once we've got the mussels in there, we'll just cover it all with the foil and baking paper, throw it in the oven, give it 3 or 4 minutes in there, and it should be done. That's it. So let's put this foil on, the baking paper on just to hold in all the steam and the juice. Last thing you want it to do is dry out. Then take it off the heat while you put the foil in, or you might burn your fingers. Just loosely cover it and throw it in there at a hot oven for about 3 or 4 or 5 minutes tops. Let it rest for a couple of minutes and dinner's ready. Nice salad or something with it and it should be good to go. All right, so it's been about 5-6 minutes in the oven, depending on your oven. This one's running at about 220 degrees. And what you want to see, you can smell the bay leaves coming out now. They're unbelievable. So you can see all the mussels have opened up, but they're not too cooked. There's a little bit of white coming out of the fish. That's a little bit of protein coming out of the fish there, which tells you it's cooked. So what we'll do now, we'll gently take the fish out, move some of these mussels. Gently take the fish out and just rest it. Put the bay back in. Now we've got all that beautiful juice in there. That's from all the wine and the mussel juice and all the fish juice that's come out. And the parsley. So we'll just bring it down nicely and throw a little bit of butter in, and that'll just create a nice glazing sauce that goes over the top. So it's a really nice family style dish, this, nice share style. And the fish will just flake off the bone. You can see it's already starting to flake off the bone there. It's beautiful, nice and fresh. And I'll just start picking these mussels out and arranging them on the plate. So you see that sauce coming down. Oh, it's nice and sweet, and you can taste all the bays coming through and the olive and the capers that have come out in it. We'll just finish it now with heaps of parsley, or any herb that you've got. You know, you can use basil, chervil, tarragon, some spring onions at the end, whatever you like. We're going to start taking the potatoes and all the other goodies out now. And all the tomatoes would have started to break up now. That's what you want. Now we'll just finish it with a final little bit of lemon juice. And that's it. So there we have it. That's our whole baked leather jacket with tomatoes, mussels and potatoes. It's a brilliant substitute for a Sunday night lamb roast. I think it's a really good one. All right, so challenge accepted, challenge conquered. Thanks Melbourne Seafood Centre. I'll see you next time.